Good evening and welcome to the Blueprint Exclusive. I'm Madhav Gopal Krishna. The Maharashtra government has introduced a revised draft of a special public security bill aimed at curbing quote-unquote left-wing extremist organizations in the assembly today. Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis has tabled the bill in the ongoing monsoon session of the assembly. Now, this comes the day after State Revenue Minister Chandrasekhar Bawankule has tabled the report of the Joint Select Committee of the bill. The government calls it a vital tool to curb urban Naxalism.
माओवाद याला लेफ्ट विंग एक्स्ट्रीमिझम अशा प्रकारचं नाव दिलेल्या कोर्टातही तेच म्हटलं जातं आणि अशा प्रकारच्या विचाराने प्रेरित होऊन अनेक लोक हे सुरुवातीच्या काळामध्ये बंदुका हातात घेऊन त्या ठिकाणी व्यवस्थेच्या विरुद्ध लढा पण त्याच वेळी याचं दुसरं स्वरूप हे तयार व्हायला सुरुवात झाली ज्यावेळेस ऍक्टिव्ह मिलिटंट्स मिळत नाहीत त्यावेळी पॅसिव्ह मिलिटंट्स तयार करायचे आणि म्हणून यातनं मोठ्या प्रमाणात जनसंघटना ज्यांची नावं पाहिल्यानंतर आपल्याला असं वाटतं की ही लोकशाही वाचवण्याकरता तयार झालेल्या संघटना आहेत पण त्या संघटनांची कारवाई पाहिल्यानंतर ते लोकशाही मानत नाहीत भारताचं संविधान देखील मानत नाहीत.
All right, let's now take a look at some of the provisions of the bill which have sparked concerns, and these are the provisions that we're talking about. There's Section 3, where the government can declare any organization as being unlawful. Now, the confirmation by an advisory board is needed, but emergency bans can effect immediately. Also, of course, we see that offences under Section 14, where all offences are cognizable and non-bailable. This also, of course, is a provision. Therefore, no FIR can be filed without DIG level approval that has to be given. There's also Section 11 and Section 15(7) to 9 where the government can seize property, funds and assets. There's also Section 14 where the complete legal immunity to government action has been given. There's no challenge unless permitted by High Court or Supreme Court. Then there is Section 16 where an organization cannot dissolve on paper alone. Now, if this happens to be a situation where the organization continues to be held liable if members remain active. Opposition parties, however, say that's an attack on civil liberties in a new disguise, a backdoor crackdown on protest and free speech masked as a security measure. Listen into their reactions.
UAPA and MACOCA like acts already in presence of Maharashtra. Do you think that it is necessary to bring another?
The government is scared of anyone speaking the truth, and this act is about those speaking the truth, and they want to jail those who speak the truth.
ये बिल ला करके सिर्फ और सिर्फ अपोजिशन को डराना है, देश का की जमहूरियत, देश के लोकशाही को खत्म करना है. जिस तरह से अंग्रेज भारतवर्ष में आज़ादी के वक्त भारतवर्ष को आज़ाद करने के लिए जो आंदोलन हो रहा था उनको कुचलने के लिए जिस तरह अंग्रेज कानून ला रहा था इसी तरह कानून ये है.
हमारे नेता भी उस कमेटी में थे, उन्होंने बहुत सारे चेंजेस वहाँ पे बताए हैं. हमको ऐसा पता चल रहा है कि बहुत सारे चेंजेस जो बताए थे उसमें से थोड़े बहुत चेंजेस इस सरकार ने वहाँ पे एक्सेप्ट किए या वो कमेटी ने एक्सेप्ट किए. लेकिन हमारा कहना है इस पर एक दिन में चर्चा नहीं होगी, बहुत दिन इस पर चर्चा करनी होगी.
However, the Deputy Chief Minister has assured that no innocents will be touched and that the bill only aims to crack down on those backing Naxals.
अब नक्सलवाद है, नक्सलवाद को जो सपोर्ट करते हैं वो सपोर्ट करने वाले जो लोग हैं, हम किसी को भी ऐसे अर्बन नक्सल का नाम नहीं दे सकते हैं, लेकिन जो सही में जो अगर नक्सलवाद को मदद करते होंगे और नक्सलवाद को बढ़ावा देने के लिए छुपकर सपोर्ट करते होंगे, कोर्ट में सपोर्ट करते होंगे और जो भी उनको आर्थिक व्यवस्था में सपोर्ट करते होंगे, तो ये जो प्रूव होने के बाद ही तो उनके ऊपर कार्रवाई होगी. ऐसे कोई बेकसूर लोगों पर कार्रवाई नहीं होगी.
Let's go across to Rucha. Rucha, there are several provisions which the opposition has a problem with, but the government says that this is a necessary measure to crack down on those who are providing overground support. While they may not be militants in the sense that they may not have picked up the gun or committed acts of violence, but they are ideologically aligned with those who want to spread violence in the name of ideology.
The Chief Minister has assured today also that no action against innocents will be taken on any circumstances. It will be only the left wing extremist which will be targeted under this act, and this bill is needed for Maharashtra, as there are 8 states which are facing the Naxalism, out of which one is Maharashtra state, and this is not the first state to implement such a law. Kerala, Telangana, Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand has already implemented such bill, the Maharashtra Special Public Security Bill, that has now been tabled at the Assembly of Maharashtra, and it is important to curb the growing Naxalism. Now, Chief Minister has highlighted how the Naxalism is getting in control, but the people who are the urban Naxals, who are supporting passively to these organizations, who are providing financial help or who are helping with the hideouts or delivering the procurement and other things, which are pretending to be helping the poor, helping the raising the voice for constitution, but in fact are working for those Naxalites movements, and to take action against these organizations is very crucial. And while there are Makoka and UAPA like acts already existing, but it is important to dedicatedly take action on these organizations.
All right, Rucha, thanks so much for joining us and getting us all those reactions on the story that's breaking right now. Of course, we are continuing to debate this story as well. Let's take it across to our guest, Advocate Aniket.